Hey everyone, welcome back to part 7 of Barachi Ice Elementalist of Sif Muna. I'm Ultraviolent 4. We are in Swamp and we are going to attempt to get our first rune this episode. We had a bit of a swarm when we first came in here. A bunch of alligators, some of whom I called crocodiles. I was called out for that one. Some hydras, some other stuff, but we made it through that. A thorn hunter too. So feeling pretty confident considering we made it through that one alright. Still mostly training our shield. So once we get it to 15, that's when we're going to start looking at Bolt of Cold and all that sort of stuff. Which means, for the meantime, we're still relying on Ice Beasts in here. Which should be fine. It's been working. If it's not fine, we can always... That's not the right one. That's the right one. We can always head over to the Spider's Nest, which is our other lair branch. And that might be easier. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good. It creeps me out a little bit when Sif Muna whispers, "I know many secrets." Whose secrets? Are they mine? I mean, I won't confirm or deny, but I might have some skeletons in my closet that I'd rather not be animated. Okay then. Let's play. We might have had so much stuff get called to our stairs when we came in that the rest of the floor is going to be somewhat empty. Insubstantial wisps. Very resistant to cold. Alright. Now I'm just going to go tab them. They're not very threatening, but we also can't do much to them. Come on. Oh nice, we got a gift. We get Beastly Appendage, Searing Ray, Firestorm. What a strange book. Necromutation. I guess it's conjurations and transmutations. Yeah, attacks and... Yeah, okay, yeah. I should have read the title. None of those really excite me. I don't think this is a Firestorm character. if I had to make a guess at this stage. It's a swamp worm. Okay. We do have the shield, so we can block their... whatever their attack's called. We feel less protected from missiles. Springing right through a stone. What is the thing called? It's the scorpion move. The get over here, that one. Not iron shot. What's it called? Harpoon shot, that's the one. Anyway, you can block it with a shield. Okay, that's good. The poison cloud there is actually good for us because we have our poison, so we don't care. But if the Spriggan Rider flies into it, it's going to get additionally poisoned. Okay, shields to 12. We'll be there pretty soon. We've got a +1 aptitude with our shield, and mostly just training shields. We'll be 15 pretty soon. Alright, so you got to remember, wield our stuff with air before we put deflector missiles back on. Come on now. There we go. This looks like a... I can't tell if this is a ghost vault. I don't see a ghost in there. There's an artifact ring, but I don't see any ghosts. This might just be a transporter vault. Oh no, there's a ghost. Enoch 13. He is a troll scout of Wu with Shroud of Galubria, but can hit for 50 damage, which is very scary. Okay, well I don't think we're going to do this now, but so long as I remember, we can come back when we're stronger. There's an artifact ring, as well as a potion of heal wounds. guess we can ID the robe. The robe of Sif Muna. Plus zero robe with RC. No thank you. I did that more out of curiosity. I don't really like any characters being in robes. As you can maybe tell by all the shields training that we're doing, I really prefer my... Get back! This is really annoying. There we go, that's better. My ice beasts are fighting in the choke point, so only one at a time is fighting. But yeah, I really prefer my mages to be tanky. And wearing a robe isn't the best way to do that. That is Swamp 1. Except for the transporter, which we'll do later. We feel a wave of frost pass over us. That is definitely one I want to head into. We don't have any RC normally, but we can both put on a protection from cold ring, and we can also wear the Scarf of Resistance to get 2 points of it. So we'll deal with the Hydra first. Then 5 magic mapping scrolls, that's amazing. It's gotta be this one, all the way in that corner. Looks like we got another transporter vault in the middle here. And what's this one? Just a funny looking thing over there. Alright, so we're slow. We're gonna have to probably fight our way over here. Because there's no downstairs. Well, as in if we went upstairs to Swamp 1, the closest downstairs would then be this one, which is still pretty far. I wonder if I should do that though. Yeah, because then we won't have to fight whatever's between here and there. So we'll go back up. We'll put on the Scarf of Resistance in prep. And then let's see if we can find the closest there. Not that one. And then we'll slowly... Oh, this is a lot of stuff. How are we going to get over that? Our problem is that slime creatures are immune to poison? Resistant to poison, so we can't AoE them all with Orgrebs. We're just going to have to stair dance, there's no other way. And only one thing came. Alright. Maybe we might be better off. No, there's no way. These stairs are so far. I was thinking maybe we'd be able to sneak around the top and not have to fight all this stuff, but I don't see that happening. I could read a scroll of teleportation. That sounds kind of insane. Let's hop away from all this stuff. Boing. Let's put Ozakubo's armor on. This is one situation where I would really like to have Bolt of Cold. Yeah. How about I shoot an acid? I'm using period so that I don't hit them both. But it's the very large slime creature here. It can hit for up to 66 damage, which is a very significant portion of our HP. I'm going to acid it as well. Please get away from me. And I'm kind of using the blink frog to stay in front so that we're not taking shots. Okay, it's split. That's good. Alright, we're okay. But we're kind of out of mana and we're quite hurt. How much other stuff was down there? Just the blink frogs. We can take blink frogs. I don't know that we can. Alright, well, they didn't come up with us, so we're okay here. I guess we hop again. I'm not really liking our chances of getting into this ice cave just quietly. I think it would be too dangerous at this point to not rest. So I think we're just gonna have to rest, get our HP back up, and if we miss the ice cave, then we miss the ice cave. I'm not still carrying around the troll leather armor. If I were, we could have put that on and it would have upped our HP regen. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit the 5 key. Our chances now of making the ice cave are really low, but I'd rather miss the ice cave and stay alive than die trying to foolishly get in there. Because what would be the best thing for us? I mean, maybe artifact. It could be lots of potions, could be artifact jewelry. Maybe something like a shield of cold resistance would be really nice. But one of the main things for a mage in the ice cave that's really good, books with ice magic in it, we don't really care about. We've got probably most of the cold spells that we'd want, except maybe Glaciate, but I don't know that we'd be casting Glaciate anyway. We certainly don't need it. The spell set we've already been given from Sif is more than enough to win the game with. And more Hydras. No. Just thinking, should I hop and make a run for it? No, we won't even get close before this stuff runs us down. And 3 Tyrant Leeches? Oh, they're all inside this. Okay, that's alright. I was looking at the list of monsters and panicking that all this stuff was about to fight us at once. Yeah. If we tried to run, the Swamp Worm could always hook us back in as well. Your legs are too worn out to hop. Ah, I see. Wow. Look at the ice beast just destroy that Hydra. Something like 2 turns there. Alright, so can we make it? I'm just going to ignore this sword and the other stuff for now. We're just going to go right for the ice cave. How do we get in? Like this. It's another Thorn Hunter. Okay. Nah, that's way too scary. We can potentially get around the top, but if that Thorn Hunter sees us and we're at 85 HP, I do not feel comfortable at all. And we only got 9 magic points as well. Maybe we can sneak around. I kind of want to Ice Blast the Spriggan Rider, but that makes lots of noise, and then that's probably going to attract the Thorn Hunter. Oh, alright. Well, we have Lamp of Fire. That's good. Thorn Hunters are susceptible to fire, but that's still not great. How about we make another Ice Beast, and we'll make a box of beasts. We got a juvenile one out of it, even though I've got 0 evocations training. This looks like the... Maybe I'm crazy. I thought this tile looked like one of the more upgraded ones, but maybe I'm just wrong. He had an enchant armor scroll, which we'll deal with later. I don't know why I'm still trying to get in this ice cave. I really want it. Okay, no Thorn Hunter. Good news. I was about to say, some of these ice cave entrances can be really dangerous because they can have ice dragons. We do have 2 points of... No, we have 1 point of RC, right? Because I need to put the other ring on instead of evasion. So we've now got 2 points of RC. How do we kill the ice dragon? I think we just Wand of Acid it. Or I could just hop to the ice cave entrance and go in. But the problem is some of them are really dangerous. Maybe I'll amplify it. Or try. Okay, we got it. It's susceptible to fire as well, so that's going to die pretty quickly standing in the flames. And we'll go a scatter shot maybe. Okay, good. Now, I could pick up the ice dragon scales and put it on while we go in the ice cave and we'd have 3 pips of RC. But I think 2 should be plenty, and I don't believe we made it in. And it's an entrance where we can rest up. So this is great. I'm pleasantly surprised. And now, when we die in here, I'll regret everything that just happened. Oh yeah, okay, this looks like a nasty one. How do we deal with all this stuff? I mean, we have Throw Icicle, so we can kill all these cold enemies. But our ice beasts don't do too much. So let's throw icicles. It's partially irresistible. For these simulacrum, I'm just tabbing. Swamp dragon, okay, that's alright. The dragon simulacra tile look all the same, so I mean that could have been a gold dragon. I gotta use period to not miss and shoot my ice beast. Good. Alright. And the question is going to be, if there is a fiend at the end of this, how do we deal with it? For these ice statues, oh, there goes our deflect missiles. They can't regen, so you can take your time with any ranged attack and slowly whittle them down. Oh, we did it in one. I was expecting to have to cast it a bunch of times. Too easy. New stuff. Staff of Energy. Alright, well we may as well carry it. We're not at all worried about food. We've got 29 rations, but I don't know. Maybe we will become a Firestorm caster. We can carry it out of the ice cave, at least so it's not lost. But yeah, I don't see us using a Staff of Energy. How are we going to deal with a fiend? If we have the Lamp of Fire back by then, that would help. We have some nets. Oh right, it's a dire elephant simulacrum and it really hurts. Okay, let's hop away from that thing. Even with 2 points of RF. Yeah, it does. It can hit for 32 damage and an extra 45 cold damage. Trunk slap for 12 and an extra 45 cold damage again. This thing is nasty. This is why you should always look at the monster lists to see what you're actually fighting. Because yeah, dire elephant, not fun. How do we kill this thing before it destroys us? I think we throw an icicle at it. Could we die from it? Yeah, we could. 35 damage plus 45 cold plus 12 plus another 45. We have 9 blinking scrolls. I'm half tempted just to blink away from this thing so we don't just randomly die to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Just get a bit more space so we can finish it off. I was confident that one more throw icicle would kill it, but if I missed and then we just randomly died and lost the streak, I'd be really embarrassed. But that situation basically got in it because I was just tabbing it without respecting the fact that I was fighting a dire elephant. And yeah, that's basically it. Not paying attention. But having so many scrolls of blinking, I don't mind just wasting one. I mean, it's not necessarily wasting one, because we maybe could have died if we were really unlucky. We have a Wonder Disintegration. I don't really care about that. More Acid. An Amulet we don't know. It's regen. I'm going to ignore that. The reason I ID'd it is because if I ever use acquirement scrolls on Jury in the future, it will prioritize things that you don't know yet. So if we didn't yet know Amulets of Regen, we'd have an increased chance of getting one. So it makes sense to find out what the random amulets are, even if you're not intending to use them. Yeah, I don't want the Disintegration Wand. Thank you, Auto Pickup. Another thing which I didn't check, but we probably would have had a very high chance with, is using one of our Hex Wands, Paralysis or Enslavement, on the Dire Elephant. Because it's undead, and they always have really low MR, whether that's a skeleton or a zombie or simulacrum. Let's test with this Death Yak one. Yeah, see, 48% chance to paralyze the Death Yak. Simulacrum. I'm gonna jump behind my team here. I don't think our Lamp of Fire is going to be back by the end. And I think this one usually does have a Fiend at the end. I'm just tabbing the Ice Devil. I'm not afraid of it. It doesn't do too much cold damage when we have 2 pips of RC. And its attacks are kind of whatever. We're going to block a lot of them anyway. Alright, we get some gold for our trouble. Here's an Anaconda Simulacrum. That one's kind of scary. Look at all its damage too. Can bite for 16, 33 cold. Constrict for 4 with an extra 33 cold. Pretty nuts. What if we can enslave it? 50-50? 50-50. 4th time lucky. There we go. Shields to 13. Alright, Anaconda Simulacrum went down. It's another Dire Elephant. Alright, let's go Ice Beast team. How about we paralyze it? Yeah, there we go. 46% chance. That's easier. Oh, he's back. And he hurts. As we should be aware from the last time. There's a Gold Dragon Simulacrum. Alright. I want to try to paralyze him too. Oh god, even paralyzed we can't kill him. Okay, so we don't want this guy to be hitting us ever. Bite for 32 with 54 cold damage. Claw for up to 16 with 54 cold damage. Trample for 16 with 54 cold damage. That's insane. You see there why... Well, you should always respect Simulacrum. But if you are ever fighting Simulacrum without cold resistance, you're insane. Because look at that. How much cold damage is that? 54 times 3, which is 162 cold damage. And that's ignoring the physical from 1 round of attacks. That is cray. Let's try to paralyze him again. Alright, and I'm just going to stay away. Can let the Ice Beasts fight him while he's paralyzed. They literally do nothing. They literally do no damage. He's just tearing through them. Uh-oh. Alright, at least in this spot, they can all attack him at once. Oh, there we go. Okay. Man, I feel like he was the final boss, not the fiend that we're gonna fight. Oh, nice. We can go across deep water too. Well, maybe if we're lucky, there'll be a draconian boss, and in that case, it can't follow us across water. No, we've got a blizzard demon. Oh, well, that's better. Okay, so we rolled blizzard demon to end instead of fiend, which I like better. This is dire elephant again. He's just destroying us. That is a wolf spider simulacrum. I'm going to enslave it, or try. Okay, never mind. We just cannot. And I always get stubborn when this sort of thing happens. Okay, well, it then died in one. But how many did that take? This was 50% apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got it on the 9th time. 9 attempts at 50-50 to succeed. We almost ran completely through the enslavement one. Can the simulacrum go through deep water? Apparently they can. Alright, well, good to know. I went away from the exit, but I was curious to know. Alright, well, we enslaved the dire elephant. It actually worked. We're dying to the anaconda and the harpy. They're both really fast. Especially the harpy. So it has a bunch of attacks here too, a bunch of extra cold attacks. I'm going to blink away from this as well. So we went the wrong way because I wanted to test if the simulacrum could go over deep water. The exit was actually this way. So there's another blink down. And we really need the harpy to die. I'm going to ice blast it so that we don't miss. Can I ice blast it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Ice blast is partially irresistible. So the fact that it's cold damage against the simulacrum is fine. I just need to do a little bit more damage to hit it, to kill it. And I'm glad the blizzard demon isn't chasing us. Alright, there we go. Another harpy. What if we... well, I'm not too afraid of it this time. We're not about to die. Here's the blizzard demon. Alright, so he does lightning bolt. He can do bolts of cold and airstrike. So you don't want to be flying or you'll take 150% damage airstrikes. But what I want to do to get Aralek is to wield our Staff of Air. I mean, we do have deflect missiles, so we're likely, or it will help us dodge bolts, but it's still not one that I want to mess around with. And he is very resistant to cold, resistant to poison, so there's no point trying to Ogrebs him. So the thing that we want to do is, we'll make more ice base, but now we want to use our throw icicles. It's using airstrike against us, that's not fair. And I guess we may as well put our Ozakubo's armor on. I'm tempted to try to acid him as well. Yeah, he'll get -8 AC, and then our ice beast will actually hurt him. Alright, good. There's a good chance that there's another blizzard demon. When you get blizzard demon endings, you can get multiple blizzard demons. I'm trying to freeze the ice devil. What am I doing? Yep, that's the other blizzard demon. Alright, so same play. We'll acid them. Let's wield our Staff of Air. So we have Aralek. And then I wish our ice beasts were helping instead of fighting the ice devil. But that's okay. We'll do it on our own. Alright, that wasn't too bad. The blizzard demon fight. Go away, Anaconda. We're getting more gold. That is an Iron Troll simulacrum. Another one that we need to respect. How much damage? 28 plus 48. Claw twice at 20 and 48. Yeah, so that's huge amounts of damage as well. We're going to try Para. 45%. Come on. There we go. Why does... My Hex ones don't work. That's a regular elephant. That's not too scary. And I hope there's some good loot in here, because what have we used? 2 scrolls of blinking. I mean, blinking scrolls are really valuable, but we've got so many it's not a big deal. Alright, so books. Animate Dead. Vile Clutch. It's very nice. We've got an artifact hat, which we're going to ID. A -6 hat with RF plus and RN minus. Well, as much as I'd like to have RF plus on hat, -6 is not quite going to cut it. A new ring. A ring of ice. Don't really care so much about that. We get Ice Form from that book. Here's another glowing hat, which is a +0 hat of Seat Invis. We've seen Seat Invis hats before. But we've got a ring of it already, so I'd rather just have the extra AC out of a helmet, which is that one. And I think we might be done, so that's pretty mediocre loot. But what did we get? We got experience, and you can't take away the experience. How much experience did we get? We got shields to 13.2, so that's something, I guess. Let's drop the Staff of Energy. We'll drop one of the Rings of Cold that we just picked up, because we don't need to be walking around with 2 of them. Let's go back to our cloak. And I think that's it. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so the reason I'm carrying around the Dagger of Frog's Peril was for Aralek, but I've just realized that we don't need that, because that's what our Staff of Air is for. Yeah, we don't need double RF. Oh, sorry, double Aralek. Always nice to have more spell slots. And I think we continue on. Oh, right, Thorn Hunter. Lamp of Fire's not back. Well, like when we fought the Thorn Hunter before, I'd rather sit at range from it, because I'm more afraid of its melee attacks than I am of it trying to hit us with the thorns when we have deflecting missiles. Yeah, like that. We can always block it too and reflect it back at it. Nice. But on the subject of the ice cave, it was really sketchy, and they can be. It's sort of a do as I say, not do as I do, but you really do need to be careful with portals, because it's really not worth dying for them. We can drop the enchant armor for now, and we'll ID this sword. Rage and RC plus. LRD into the transporter vault. Feels bad. We don't need the fashion. We'd only be using it for RC. That was another shield. Let's test this one. Our current shield is plain. This might have a cooler tile. It's the same tile, so never mind. We'll stick with the one we had. Right. We don't have any RC at the moment, so I do need to respect those guys, the whatever those guys were, the bog bodies. As for this one, we got a bunch of enemies. We've got Kugapin's Ghost with a weapon of Elec, a Vinestalker Berserker of Trog, can only hit for 19, but has an Elec weapon. And we've got a magical helmet, potion of magic, and a ring. I think this is another one where we might just come back later when we're stronger. Yeah. So we'll keep going on to Swamp 3. Here's our first Shambling Mangrove that now has Vile Clutch Grasping Roots. Speaking of which, I should put that on our list of potential spells. Vile Clutch. I'm not sure we'll actually use it. Probably not, but it's just always a really good spell. I want to hide some of these. Throw Frost, Mephitic Cloud, Confuse. Cause Fear we decided we weren't going to do, and then all these can stay. Yeah. Because probably our spells are fine. I mean, you could do something kind of funky like Freezing Cloud enemies and then Vile Clutch to hold them inside the Freezing Cloud. But we'd have to train Necromancy and Earth, which are two schools we're not already in. And we're certainly not lacking damage. But Shambling Mangroves. So their grasping roots now constrict you, which sounds terrifying. I'm kind of just hanging out here because I kind of want to see it. But this is too scary, especially with a harpoon dude turning up. So I'm going to pick a new stair. I'm going to X this one out. And then we're going to go elsewhere. Here's another one. Alright. I mean, these guys are scary enough on their own. They hit for 41 damage. When they are nearly dead, they release hornets that can irresistibly paralyze you. And now they also have constricting roots that are going to hold you in place and damage you every turn. And it's a significant amount of damage too. Well, I haven't used it yet. I'm just going to go up. I don't want to mess with him. Third Stair Lucky. Are we going to get a third Shambling Mangrove? No. Just going to get a 7-headed Hydra. No biggie. Dawn Hunter, that's okay. This is a nasty Swamp 3. He's brambled the stairs, which is clever of him. So then I can't hop back to them. It's alright. Ice Beasts are strong. We reached level 16, we feel clever. Fighting to 15. Shields are getting closer and closer and closer. Okay, so we are constricted now. We don't get a symbol. We just have to look and see the status and the fact that we're taking damage every turn. That means if I try to go upstairs, yeah, our attempt to escape fails. So these guys are really, really nasty. Really nasty. With their constrict thing. Especially if you're someone who relies on evasion, like you're a Spriggan, and you have low HP, you're going to get wrecked by this because you can't dodge the constriction. And when you are constricted, it actually tanks your evasion as well, so then other monsters can get you. Let's have a look now. We've got 26 evasion. We'll just check if we get grasped again. We'll see what our evasion drops to. Actually, we're standing over deep water. That might stop us from being grasped. I think it might. Okay, so we found the counterplay. Stand in deep water. Here are the hornets. Fortunately, they're all susceptible to poison, so an all grabs will take them out. Still got slowed though. Okay. Maybe the next shambling mangrove will test it out. It's 26 evasion. Alright, here it is. So we'll get off the deep water, but we'll stand next to it. Okay, so we're constricted. Our evasion drops to 23. It's not actually that significant. Okay, so maybe it's not so bad if you're a Spriggan. This is kind of scary. It's okay. We can hop back to the hatch, although if he constricts us, that won't work. I'm going to wand of acid him. Alright, we got him. And yeah, okay. Now I feel alright about this. And that's all of them now. Okay. Alright, I feel better. that was really scary. I'm really afraid of those dudes now. The shambling mangroves. They're nasty. And another thing about constriction is that blinking, if you try to blink out of it, it's only a chance to escape. It's not guaranteed. I'm not sure about hop, whether that's guaranteed to break out of it, but blink certainly isn't. There's our lamp of fire. It's finally recharged. It's alright. I don't know. I guess it was just 2 alligators. That's another thorn hunter. It's quite a lot of thorn hunters that we've seen so far. I did one too many. Alright. Oh, I was going for the legendary axe stab again. Alright. Oh. Ice Space trying to fight it in the choke point again. Alright. They get there. Do you see how good Ice Space is? If you still hadn't yet, we're still using it to comfortably kill monsters here in our lair branch. Big part of why the Ice Elementalist is a really good book. Alright, on to Swamp 4. Here we go, we're gonna go for our rune. We meet Roxanne with a bunch of items that we really want. Okay, the thing about Roxanne, she can't hit you at the edge of line of sight. The only thing that she can do, if you're on the edge of line of sight, is potentially blink you, and then try to shoot you. But if she blinks us, then we can always hop away. So if I just sit here at the edge of line of sight, and especially if we have Ice Space blocking, because I don't think Blink Other is smite targeted. I think it needs line of fire. It's also range 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she can get you. but not if Ice Beasts are blocking. So if we just sit back like this, we can eventually kill her. Although now we've got Hydra coming. Damn it, Hydra. I'm trying to fight Roxanne here with totally non-degenerate strats. Alright, well, let's deal with the alligator first. And then we'll try again. The other reason that I really want to kill her, in addition to grabbing these items that are around, she's blocking 2 stairs. So if we've only got access to 1 stair on Swamp 4, I don't like that idea so much. Oh, there's a blink. Alright, quick, to the edge of line of sight. No. She's blinked us in again. Quick, get back out. Yeah, because she has Iron Shot and Crystal Spear and Bolt of Magma. So if she does blink you in, you need to respect that, because those things will kill you really quickly. Ice Beast doing anything? Not really. Go Ice Beast, go. Oh, we've been blinked again. Alright, get back. Alright, this is okay. As long as the Ice Beasts are blocking Crystal Spears, I'm alright with that. But yeah, you have no excuse to die to Roxanne. Unless you auto-explore into her and she, say, one-shots you with Crystal Spear, or she immediately blinks you in and then Crystal Spears you or something, you should not ever die to her, because she can't move. It's one of those enemies that you never have to fight if you don't want to. This could be a mini game playing as Roxanne, defending against infinite waves of Ice Beasts, indeed. Roxanne Wales, no. I think we're getting to her. Alright, there we go. We got her. So we get, hey, summon butterflies, summon mana viper. So some decent spells out of that. Do I just want to instill in summon butterflies? I probably should. It's just one of those spells that's always good, and I always learn it on every character, and then I just never use it. But it is good. Irradiate, statue form, hydra form, dragon form. We don't really care about those. You are guaranteed to get statue form out of Roxanne's book. Plus 3 ring of slaying. Thinking. We don't really need that. I'd rather have the extra defenses than more slaying on the 0 skill hand axe that we've been using. At some point we picked up a shiny buckler. I don't really care what it is, really. I'd rather just have the extra shield. I'm pretty sure that Hydra saw us and then just wandered away. Fascinating. Alright, ghost crabs. Well, we're on the stair so we can fight it. But this would be a really good time to have those triple RN gloves that we found. So when it does this, we won't take much damage. And it just occurred to me, we still haven't seen a swamp dragon scales. Yeah, okay. Searching for swamp shows us everything in swamp. I did not know that. No swamp dragon. Well, I really hope we can find one of those before this is through. I mean, it can happen. It's no guarantee that just because you have swamp, you're going to end up with a swamp dragon scales. Feel ourselves slow down. we have no MR. I mean, it feels pretty bad when your characters are getting slowed and hexed by... I'm so bad with names. Why am I so bad with names? Whatever those things are called. Bug bodies. I don't like the chances of our ice beasts fighting multiple hydras and a swamp dragon at once. How about we preemptively hop and then maybe we just make a run for it? Where we're a slow frog running away from hydras over water. But it's okay because the ice beasts are delaying them. So that kind of worked. We'll just take one hydra up, we'll fight him. He's slowed. Our defenses are really good, I'm not afraid. Especially when we have Ozakubos with 24 AC. Where did all this stuff come from? We were at the entrance to the end vault and then that usually feels like you've beat the floor. But now there's multiple other packs over here. That is a lot of stuff and it all came. How about we hop and we'll go down the other stair so we're not fighting all of that at once. Yay, nice. It died to the poison and got us to 15 on our shields. Alright, finally. Long time coming. We finally got rid of our shield penalty. Alright, so we're ready to branch out now. What do we want? That's not the right screen, that one is. I think our next most important things, or most useful things, will be the freezing spells. So Bolt of Cold and Freezing Cloud. Both of those really good spells, and then we can worry about the single target stuff, Iron Shot and Orb of Destruction afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna need Conjuration and Ice for both of those, and then also Air for Freezing Cloud. What have we trained so far? Air's at 7. +1 air aptitude. Frogs are crazy. Alright, so let's bring all these up. Bring them up to maybe... Air is the least important, I suppose, because it's only on that one spell. So let's take air magic to maybe 9. We're also going to focus ice magic conjurations, and we'll bring both of those to maybe 11. Apparently we have a target of ice magic at 12, so I guess we can do both of those. And I don't mind having spellcasting on as well. Especially for what is this spell? Man, I'm really struggling with names. Freezing Clouds. Alright, so the more spell schools you have on a spell, the more useful spellcasting is at lowering failure rates. There. And let's learn those. Bolt of Cold goes to B. I'm going to put it on X. Which is Poisonous Vapors. Damn it. I'm mixing poison and ice. I don't normally have these schools together. I want them on the same letters. I'm gonna make Poisonous Vapors be Shift X. Update my macro, and let's learn Freezing Cloud, which leaves us with one spell left. So maybe that's what we want for our Summon Butterflies. Yeah, we'll just learn it. And again, I'll never use it, but it's a really good spell. Okay, so we're training a bunch of stuff, so you might be thinking, hey, but Ultra, you said you train Invo for Channel Magic. Yeah. We'll do it later. Let's go do all this stuff again on this side. Oh, no way. The swamp dragon took out deflecting missiles. No scales again. I should have Ozakubo's armor on. I'm being really lazy with it. Let's go Staff of Air again. Good. And another Thorn Hunter. Hey, nice. We got the Swamp Dragon scales. Finally. I'm gonna, again, just stay out of range of the Thorn Hunter, of its attacks. So I'm gonna hop away. We'll start making Ice Beasts again. Alright, there we go, good. Suddenly millions of swamp dragons. Where's our nearest upstair? It's down. We'd have to hop the other way. Okay, let's do that. We can't. We're minus hop already. Alright, well this situation is a bit sketchy. I mean, we could just read a Fierce Scroll here. I could also use one of our 12 scrolls with teleportation. It might not look so bad. We've still got nearly 100% HP. Not quite, it's still pretty high. But the point is, when you see situations that could get out of hand, you want to take action early rather than late. So what do we do? Probably the Fierce Scroll is the most straightforward one. If I were to teleport, there's a chance we could land inside the end vault. And God knows what's in there. Maybe even Lerny himself. Alright. And so this is, well, not going to give us too much of a chance to reset. But at least we can maybe kill the Hydra before the other stuff turns up again. And we can fight it one at a time. Yeah, that's better. Alright. And I know I said we'd try to get our first rune this episode, but it's getting pretty long and we still haven't actually made it into the end vault yet. So I think we're going to call this one here. Let's just fight this Hydra. Alright, we're going to call this episode here, and then we'll begin the next one by seeing if we can get our first rune. Maybe we can even get 2 runes next episode. Yeah, maybe. We'll probably fly through the spider's nest with Olgrebs. Alright, that's it. See you later.